Coach, congratulations on the win. Congratulations getting bowl eligible for a third straight year. It's 26-14. Malik Willis is getting tended to somewhere outside of the stadium. Things weren't looking too good right there, though. But where did the resolve of this team kick in to come back and find a way to get it done?
Well, I don't know that things weren't looking. We trust JB too. JB came in and we had some touchdowns right there before the half. And he just missed them a little bit, and he threw one big one for us. So I think we struggled to protect both of them today. I said all week long, this is a good football team, and we're struggling to protect very well. But who knows what would have happened with JB, but I certainly believe in him. I want to be clear on that. But turning your attention to Malik, what a kid, what a warrior, he's just a ball player, and and he just fought for this team, and the whole team fought. I mean, the team, the staff. It wasn't. We just fought, and I've got it. We're undisciplined at some things right now that disappoints me, and because that's just not the teams I like to coach, and it's my fault. And I've got to figure out what gets us a little more disciplined at some things with our eyes, or I have to look at all these penalties that were called. But I tell you one thing I don't question, and that's the fight of our kids, and it was adverse, it was hot, it was physical against a good offense, and and a good defensive line, and our kids just battled. And you play for 60 minutes and see what the score says, and we're pleased to be bowl eligible in our third straight year. And that's what I say all along should be our goal, and we certainly didn't play our best, but we're going back to Lynchburg with 6 wins, so I'm pleased.
In a game like that, there's so many plays that matter so much. Maybe none bigger, though, than the punt return for a touchdown from Demario Douglas. He told me a couple of weeks ago he felt like that unit was getting pretty close to breaking one, and sure enough, he broke a big one right there.
Yeah, we've struggled some on special teams, particularly the kickoff return unit. But that punt team unit, he's been close a couple times, and we knew on the headsets, Tanner, when the ball was kicked, it was a low one, and that always excites you a little bit if we get the right hop right to him, because it was low and didn't have much hang time. And I thought our kids did a good job of screening and not getting any blocks in the back, because officials love to throw those on those kind of plays, and so it was well executed. Proud for Tanner and all the kids on there, and Pop's he's another gamer.
Defense, I know 26 points early, was getting gashed in the run game. What kind of adjustments were you guys able to make at halftime to shut them out from that point on?
Well, we stopped the run in the second half, but we struggled, stopping the hook curl zones. Our backers are not. We got to get them. That's what I mean by just being more disciplined in our drops and understanding the situations of third down and how tight we should be in coverage. And but we did adjust and stop the run, which was very helpful, of course. And they're a good offense. They know what they're doing. But I was proud of our defense the second half, and they adjusted really well.
Let's take some questions now from the media. We'll start with Damian Sordelet from the News in Advance.
Hugh, have you ever had a game where your defense is on the field for 95 plays and you're able to win?
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember one for sure. I had several in my early years where we would have 95 or 100 and win, but man, I tell you, I thought our tempo was really good to us today, but every time we wanted to get in it, there was either an injured player or a clock stoppage, and we just never could get in a rhythm. It felt like the times we did, we were very good, but ultimately we couldn't get off the field on third down. That's why we had to play 95 snaps.
And as a follow-up, you got outrushed by 200 yards and you still won.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Well, I don't know. What was the total yardage? I'd have to look at I can't see. I mean, they outrushed us I don't know. I don't care. Our kids found a way to win, and certainly we left some points and yards out there. But, we got to go back, and it's been a long stretch. These 4 out of 6 games on the road, and, man, thank God we get to play a home game this week. And hopefully we can get rested up. I think we're kind of a tired team, but there's no quit in us, and we certainly battled today, and really proud of our kids.
Let's go to John from the Sea of Red.
Coming off the tough loss last week, and you guys were down 2 scores there in the first half, come back and get the win. What did you learn about your team this weekend today?
Well, again, I think it's something I've already known. I mean, I watched them in Syracuse fight back and have a chance to win that one. Watched them last week fight back and have a chance to win that one also. And so I expected nothing less from them today. And we talk about it all the time in our program. You play for 60 minutes, and then let's see what the score says. And, man, we just, on the sideline, it was just, man, let's just keep playing. 60 minutes, keep playing. We'll make a play. We'll get a break. And just don't ever quit.
And lastly, we'll round it up with Ed Lane from the Fast Lane, CBS Sports Radio.
Hugh, the middle 8 is often what people refer to, the last 4 minutes of the first half and then the first 4 minutes of the second half. You guys really came up with some defensive stops during that time frame. How crucial and how much emphasis do you put into that, and was that in you guys being able to assert yourselves this evening?
Well, I thought we finished the first half pretty decently. I wish we'd have got points there at the end, but the wind was blowing so hard, and we had a couple penalties, and then we missed 2 wide open touchdowns too on double moves, and that would have been big to get those. Then I didn't think we started the second half great offensively, but I thought our defense did, so that was positive for that for sure.
Coach, appreciate the time.
I think there's another young man here, Christian, who's got his hand up.
Okay, yeah, Christian, sorry about that. Go ahead. Last one.
Thanks, Coach. I just wanted to ask you real quick. I know you guys had 11 penalties on offense and defense. So, just how much discipline needs to go into fixing that for the next game?
Yeah, that's really discouraging for me, and I've got to look at those and fix them for sure. I'm not used to coaching a team that has that many penalties, and there's certainly were a lot called, and we've got to get the penalties cleaned up, or it's going to haunt us in games to come.